is Caron B. Davis, broker owner at Caron B. Realty International. And tomorrow's May Day, and May Day is Lay Day in Hawaii. It received its official designation in 1929, and there have been celebrations ever since. And then in 2001, Daniel Akaka addressed May 1 as May Day is Lay Day in Hawaii, which of course its sole purpose is to engage in random acts of kindness and sharing and to celebrate the aloha spirit we have here. That I know when we have our visitors, family or friends or our tourists, everyone goes, wow, this place is so friendly, we have to come back, and hopefully people will keep coming back right now. Anyway, I'm very excited to share with you this presentation this morning is how much do home improvements really increase the value of your property? And this question I hear often, and it can be challenging to answer. On one hand, there's always improvements that add value, such as kitchen upgrades, for instance. And on the other hand, some improvements are very dependent on the current market, the expectation of buyers, and the current technology. Sometimes there are things that we think definitely will bring in more buyers and top dollar, but can have the opposite effect. So I will give you a few examples as I go through my talk today. And just to start with the exterior upgrades, often we talked about landscaping last week, and absolutely beautiful landscaping enhances a property's value. An outdoor kitchen, outdoor seating, the exterior style of a home, the windows, any energy efficient windows, for instance, now people are very conscientious of. The land size, tremendously, buyers look at the land size, the privacy, whether the home has views, how much value does a home have more over a value with no view. Well, that's an example of if there's nothing on the market, you will get more money right now, like we're finding right now. In terms of the cost recoup, there's a report called the 2021 Cost versus Value Report. And what they had mentioned in there, the highest cost recoup was a garage door and window replacements. And another detail in there is everyone asks, is a deck valuable to do? Well, it comes down to whether it's built with composite material or wood. And in Hawaii, composite's way more valued than wood, of course, because we have those termites now and then, and composite will keep the deck looking great. You don't have to repaint it every week. So details like that really do matter, and an educated buyer will know the difference if you're thinking about selling your home. Another thing we mentioned is buyers' expectations have changed as society and technology have changed. Energy efficient options, smart home features, PV panels, electric car chargers. For instance, we just had a condo fall out of escrow the other day because it didn't have an electric car charger for the potential buyer. So very important as technology changes. Are buildings keeping up? Are the way home upgrades and new homes being built kept up? The amount of electricity in a home with all the air conditioning going in because of global warming now. So many details, and buyers now are really looking at those details. I must have when PV first became such a great tax benefit, actually more then than it is today, people weren't so looking at PV in a house, but with electricity costs keep going up, they certainly are looking whether a home, it's one of the first questions, does this home have PV? Now let's move to the interior of a home. The finishings of the home, absolutely subjective of every buyer. And oftentimes there's a trend in home design and decor to get top dollar. But homes of that quality aren't always that favorable because they're trendy. So it's about finding, a buyer that appreciates a home, especially one that's a luxury home that was done very personalized for that seller or owner. And we have a listing right now, it's absolutely superb, and it hasn't been done with the normal materials that people are looking for right now. And you have someone interested when they come in and they say, this is the real deal. We love to hear that, especially with things that are over the top with quality. You know, with the interiors, people will look at the kitchen, the professional appliances, the stone countertops. What kind of stone was used? Will that wear up to, you know, how you're cooking and the wear and tear? Will it be a good material for that? And according to the 2021 cost versus value report, this is also one of the highest cost recoup for a remodel. So those countertops are really important to think through before just putting anything on. Islands, which in a kitchen, which increase the workspace and seating, and upgraded cabinetry, very, very important. And it's, you know, if you're looking for a good cabinet maker or a good, where should I buy tiles, stone, you know, please feel free to call me. We have a lot of vendors, and we know the vendors out there that are excellent at what they do, and their prices are within a great range. Ceiling heights are really important. You know, should I build or should I remodel and do a cathedral ceiling? If you have the budget, absolutely yes. People want light, they want ceilings that are high, very important if you have the capability of doing that in your plans. Bathrooms, again, the countertops. Spa steam shower, for instance. We never think of putting a steam shower in our shower, but it's really not a lot more money, and it's such a luxury for people to have a steam shower these days. A friend of mine actually just changed her shower into a steam shower, and she said, oh my God, I should have done this years ago. Deep bathtubs, for instance. You know, oftentimes we don't take the time to have a bath, but when you do, it's worth to have one of those deep bathtubs in the bathroom. And that brings me to a point. You know, yes, we're looking at the cost and will this increase our value of our home? But don't forget, have personal enjoyment in these upgrades. They're a lot of fun, and that's the main thing, is enjoy that lifestyle you're creating in your home. Walk-in double closets, double vanities. They're all, buyers will look at that if you're selling your home. Flooring, what kind, is it natural hardwood, engineer wood? And today there's such high quality engineered wood. It is very acceptable to put engineered wood in your home. Years ago it wasn't, but the engineered wood has definitely picked up its act, as you could say, and has brought out a very high quality material. And with our humidity here in Hawaii, it does wear a lot better than natural hardwood. Porcelain tile instead of ceramic. So many different finishes on porcelain. Absolutely gorgeous tiles out there right now. Now let's, a tricky one right now that I found when we've listed homes with bedrooms, and sometimes people take a bedroom away, sometimes they've got too many bedrooms. I'm just going to show you a couple of examples. I'll just share my screen with you. One moment. Okay, so we, a few years ago, we had a home in Kahala, and, you know, it had 6 bedrooms, and, you know, which was really great. And with a 6-bedroom, it actually could have been a family area also. But back then with the market, people didn't want really a lot of bedrooms. They wanted a family home, a 4-bedroom home and an office, but not necessarily 6 bedrooms. So what we did to successfully sell this home is put the home as a 5-bedroom plus family area plus den. And that actually gave us more buyers, because there's a pool of buyers out there that we're after. And that opened up, I would say, 30% more people to see the home, which brings more activity and then allows the home to sell for more money. So we actually took a bedroom away to make the home more marketable, and described it as a family room or den. Now, the opposite is of a condo we had on the Gold Coast. And what happened? Magnificent. It's the highest per square foot on the Gold Coast sale ever since. We sold this about 1.5 years ago. And it was like a piece of art, the condo. And as you can see, just absolutely stunning. And it used to be a 2-bedroom condo, and they turned it into a luxurious 1-bedroom with a den. And we were like, how do we get this sold? But what we focused on, what it was a piece of art, absolutely stunning, as you can see the finishings here. And we were looking for a buyer that really only needed 1 bedroom and a den. And we found them. They were from the California, San Francisco area. and they couldn't be happier because oftentimes people don't, this was above and beyond any quality anyone had seen built on the Gold Coast. It's probably about not only being the highest price per square foot, but it's absolutely the most exquisite unit that was done. But we really sold it for what it was, and it was like a needle in a haystack, but we found the buyer, and that was really exciting. So it's funny how you can take a bedroom away, or it can be a positive or negative. With the house, it was when they had too many bedrooms, it was actually a negative. We had to change the marketing. And with the condo, we turned a negative into a positive by really looking for that right buyer. And then we're just, talking about other luxury, since we're talking about the luxury market here, some of the other luxury features in a home, if you're considering remodeling or building, is, a wine room, a wine fridge, smart home technology and automation, recessed lighting, built-in audio, and of course, we go back to the landscaping and lighting. But apart from all these new features that you might put in your home, never forget the importance of home maintenance. We have a checklist that we send to our clients periodically to help them know how to often to clean and maintain different parts of their home. Well-maintained homes make a huge difference in perceived and actual value. With noticeable wear and tear, especially in properties that have been rented, you can feel the difference if you're thinking about putting your home on the market. One of the things we've done with some of our listings coming on the market is have a home inspection prior to it coming on the market. And then, or even if you're going to be living there for the next 10 years, have someone come in every, say, 15 months and check everything out and what you might need to do. If you want a list of home inspections, definitely feel free to contact us. But apart from that, what's really important, and I know, I've been in the business 32 years, and there's a few of us that have been around that long or more and very active still, is knowing the market. You have to know the market. And the inventory is so low right now that people just want to get into a home and they will pay top dollar. So if you're thinking that, I have a few issues in my house and I don't know if I can get the money, you may want to explore, because people are getting way more than they ever dreamt of. As of today, there's 423 single-family homes in all price ranges and 1,240 condos on the market. If you want a remodeled home, it's currently probably better to buy a remodeled home if you can find it. That's the big question, because right now I have been told that construction costs are up about 30% right now from only 6 months ago. So I hope this morning was some value, a lot of information there. We're so deep into this business of real estate, and Doug and I have just recently built a home, and we're helping clients make some decisions. So we have a lot of valuable information to share our experience, and then you can decide what you'd like to do with that, of course. And on that note, we have Marianne's photos. So let me, we'll go over that right now. And happy Lay Day tomorrow, everybody. And Plumeria's was her feature this morning. And just to go through some of the brilliant photos that she's given us this morning. And have a wonderful, wonderful May Day and lovely weekend. And until next week, aloha. Much mahalo.